In the previous episode, Torres and the blonde fought each other. It's a very dramatic battle. Torres finally discovered a gap. He threw a big punch, punched straight in the chin on the blonde. He fell on his back. I can't believe it. The back. Why was he able to fight me for so long without falling down? Let's see what happens next. In the audience, the people are screaming. They're excited about this match. They said Torres doesn't look like a wild bear. That's a good punch. Callie watches the match very closely. Torres is violent, but he's really strong. The two of them are still too different. The blonde is no match for him. The blonde is constantly being hit like a hammer, maybe as a direct punch, this will end the match. The blonde is no longer conscious. The white eyes. My teeth are losing blood. My nose is constantly spitting out. He lost the ability to fight completely. He fell a bag to the ground unconscious. Torres was standing in front of him. Me, and the final winner was Torres. When the game is over, the warden came to examine his wound. You did great. Last game was great. You really didn't live up to the expectations of the audience that came here. Torres was very tired after the game. He's breathing, gaping. Sweat pouring out like rain. Maybe the last match. It's taken away his strength. The next match is also the last. Callie will fight. Now he's heading to Torres' nest. You're doing great, Callie. Our victory is now. It's up to you. You must not lose. Callie stepped forward with a serious voice. I'll be back when this is over. Callie with unafraid eyes, straight to the radio. And this is Callie's opponent in this battle. The last fighter from Doryman training camp. A fighter with 11 victories over Boruto. And fighters fight him. That's the fighter from Agrai. 40 kilograms Callie weight gladiator. In the audience, talking about him. How did that guy win? My kids are bigger than Kia. What else to fight? Try to win, Callie. Miss. If you see the servant move, go. This strange Vankiri, you know Kalia. Yes, ma'am. It's because I've been helping him practice the last few days. He asked me to stand in the distance and throw stones at him to help him dodge. Throw a stone later. Baron Doryman was laughing. Ha, mobile skeleton. My fighters were just a little caught off guard. This battle seems like an easy victory. Haha, of course. If even this little guy doesn't fight back. It's so cute. What else? The lady is looking forward to this match. I'm really excited to see your battle. Full of Callie, and finally the match was started. One side 40 kilograms and one side 75 kilograms. Let's see how the match goes. I'm sorry, but I can't lose to you. Don't blame me for being evil. As soon as he finished, he jumped out. Pressurized potassium, according to reflection. Callie jumped back to keep her distance. He's resting now. He's faster than I thought. It's too dangerous. Callie kept dodging and retreating. Now he seems to understand something. This big name. Is that you're restricting your movement? He wants to corner Sao. If you're really cornered, I'm dead for sure. Must think of a way. I have to get out at any cost. If not, this match will end soon with the 7 losers. Callie threw his fist repeatedly at him. He put his hand up and blocked all the punches. What's so weak, kid? The audience kept screaming. Fight for kindness. Your opponent is just a kid. You're a real fighter. Have you ever won 11 games? Take it down, big guy with long hair. Now look at the audience. Callie also began to speak provocatively. You're not going to let me win. Use your fists to prove you're strong. He is taking advantage of the audience. I don't know what you mean. But I'll cut you down quickly. That is. He threw his fist straight at Callie and attacked. And then he started attacking. Public me. Callie uses its agility and flexibility. He dodged all the attacks he launched. Every one of his punches carries the ultimate power. Just one punch is that he can hit right away. The audience is pretty tight-lipped right now. Because I didn't think Callie could get away with it. So good at what? Is he really an apprentice fighter? This speed and this flexibility of his prove that he is not simple. This kid's senses are so sharp. Move the scene to this side. Count Doryman is very angry. This bastard. Why don't you punch them? He's just a stunted apprentice. Lady is thinking now. He's not a normal novice fighter. The old man started to go. Let's show it. Let's show them how you're different from the other fighters. Move the scene back to the radio. The match is still very dramatic. Callie looked closely at his every move. He always uses the first right to strike. It's easy to avoid when you read the movement. Next is the left hook. And then there's the top left. He attacks everyone according to a certain rule. Remember 2 days ago. Why are you avoiding this? You want me to fight
Look
all
at
the
this
time?
body.
If I get hit by them, I'll break my bones. I don't mean that, but after all, you just dodge without hitting your opponent. How can you win, right? I already know that. This is about avoiding the blow and waiting for the perfect moment. Time? Callie begins to observe the opponent's movements, analyze how he spanked, and then find out his weakness. This is his leg about to go up, or moving your upper body when you're about to throw a punch, and chest and waist. When he's ready to pose, he'll be ready to strike. I don't know whether or not this feeble body can withstand that blow, but our experience and our body's intuition, they can help me win. He was about to throw a right punch. Callie was in a position to prepare for a counterattack. One shot. Callie threw an all-out punch directly in his face. Before we are in time to attack, suddenly hit by a blow. He didn't have time to react. Blood in his nose, blood in his mouth. But chances are he hasn't been able to defend yet. Callie keeps throwing punches, like the sun falling on his face. A scene that makes everyone look like they're in the picture. He hit it a second time. I can't believe it. When the servant remembered what Callie had said while practicing. It's an analysis of how to fight. He really can do that. The big guy was kneeling in front of Callie because he was hit. Callie's face is serious. Look straight at him. What's going on? Why is it possible? He did not expect to be beaten so much. Very angry, his hand clasped to the sand. Over here Callie is thinking, don't get up. I can't use my right hand anymore. Just surrender and move on. But it's not what Callie thinks. He is angry now. Screaming, punching, hands on the ground. Then get up. This son of a bitch just said. He just wiped the blood from his nostrils with his hand. When Callie saw him stand up, he stood up. God damn it, it's not okay. You're just a mouse. This time I'll let you die. He's holding a handful of sand in his hand. He wants to play bad. All of a sudden, he threw a fist. Then the sand flew straight into Kelly's eyes. His goal is to make Cardi invisible. Sand in one eye. Callie couldn't open her eyes. Haha, if you don't see anything, you're dead. This kid is cheating like that, old man. What's cheating? It's not careless. It's normal to fall in the sand. Fuck me, I'm really not used to boxing. In this world, it's all about playing the rules of the jungle. Kelly's eyes could no longer see clearly. He tried to open up to look, but it hurt. It's just blurry. Kelly couldn't see anything. Then he came and punched him in the face. Make Kelly fly a few meters out. Before he fell to the ground, he also quickly threw out a pile of sand. Fly back into his eyes. This time, Callie, do you get up to continue the game or not? DCM is a dirty guy. Dirty, he cursed Callie without looking at himself. Callie stood up this time, eyes closed shut. I can't seem to see anything anymore. Both of them are defensive now. The game will probably end soon. Your kid has successfully pissed me off. You're dead this time. He said he just broke through the hole. I don't see anything anymore. It's a dark color around. I must keep calm. In his mind, there's this image. This is sensory. Imagine his feelings parsing RA. Callie enters a state of combat readiness. To guess the enemy, he always starts a new punch right. Callie heard a noise this time, then leaned to one side, dodged while he threw his right punch. Callie uses all of her remaining power. Focus on the fists. Throw a counterpunch. This time I hit him again. Straight into the nostrils. It's like a car hitting him in the face. He was hit in the back. This time, it's much bigger than last time. The white eyes are unconscious. Callie stood up with her hands up in the posture of A, and he's laying on the ground. With a pathetic face, Callie shouted loudly. Scream in the spirit of never submission. Never give in. Even if you're a weak little person. But I've never been tired of a boy's father. The lady was also surprised with this victory. I came here to see this feeling. Now she's staring at Callie. Standing below. There's a hand on his head, this kid. I can't believe we won again. I really don't believe you can win. They beat me after the game. Baron Doryman. Having lost face, he quickly left the country. Glad to have won that Baron. So he rewarded us with 3 of our pigs. This is the first time to eat such a delicious meal. Move scene to 2 months later. Now the harvest has come. In the field that Califier. There's a barrel of food falling to the ground. A lump in his mouth. God damn it, are we farmers or gladiators? So why did you let us do these jobs? Do it, you call CA so much. Callie, now speak up. You think this is a physical exercise? Callie's body is now much more developed than before. He's no longer stunted, but he's still very small. After a few hours of work, I've finally finished carrying these potatoes. Ha ha ha, you guys are doing well. Bring some home and eat. Yes, thank you. By the way, are you going to the Duke's Harvest Festival? Wesley is not. I didn't understand the Cali Harvest Festival. The mantis seemed to know about the festival and spoke up. No, we're still trainees. So we'll have to wait another year to go. What a shame. I want to see you fight again. Finished talking. The farmers also left. What do we do at the Harvest Festival? You pretend to be blind. The focus of the Harvest Festival is boxing. Our master. He was one of the Duke's relatives. You don't know Doryman. With Aegis fighting each other under his auspices Sao. Doryman is on board now. Because Cali is the reincarnated one. So these things he didn't know. So he's just, won. The last time you were hit in the head. Right, Cali? I forgot about this for a year. The story of the arrival of the Aegis mansion. Master, please give us another year. The last match was not well prepared, but I was lucky to win. I know, but the Duke sent a letter here. The Duke must have heard. I won the last match with Doryman. I also want to give you more time, but the Duke wants to see all three of them. I have a headache too. He put the letter down. If I refuse the Duke. Wesley was one of the 5 dukes in the kingdom. We can't refuse. The guard's face is now dark. It's like being helpless. I see. We're going to the Duke's house with the escort. The next day, get ready. That guy is now an official fighter. Let's seal them. And this is the seal. It's an official fighter. The next day, the 3 of them were marked. It still hurts. But what's the point of fighting like this? Today they started. Go to the Duke's house. High-ranking people are sitting in chariots. 3 of them were chained to the side. There is also a military escort to protect them. There was a voice talking to Cali. Congratulations, you've become an official fighter. That person is the lady. It's thanks to you that I'm on a par with the nobles. You know what? The lady is talking to me. Yes, you, and the AI. Thank you for the compliment. Name Mantis. The first time I saw you, I looked very carefully. You've changed a lot, Cali. Remember to show off your training at the Harvest Festival. Miss Cali is beautiful. Red hair and plump lips. From a distance, you know that beauty is also true. She is really beautiful. If you do not want to die in the hands of the boss, be careful with your mouth. Lady, not everyone can talk. Come on, what are you worried about? Cali, listen carefully. That name really likes you. Torres is now. The mantis will not listen to you. I gave the bug a shot at him. Then I don't talk anymore. They left in the morning and now came to a stop at night. I'm going to rest a little here. Then we're on our way. Why the hell are you going to the forest? The bugs are hanging on. I can't stand to die. The bridge collapsed because of the storm. But where did the bandits come from in the forest? The lady was now asleep on the mountain. The sun sets so fast. Angelia, go to bed first. The Baron came to the commander. We can't leave early tomorrow morning. It's harvest time, so the bandits are aggressive. You should hurry up tonight. It's not because of the bandits. That's why I paid you. Cali now seems to be hearing something. He heard rustling inside the forest. There are shadows of people there. He screamed out loud. There's something moving in the bushes. What is it that we have to go now? What did you just say, slave Kia? He just finished his sentence. The captain was shot in the head with an arrow. From the bush, countless arrows hurled towards them. The guards rushed to protect the Baron. Maybe the thieves showed up. The guards called 3 of them in. In a nearby tree, Cali noticed that the rain had stopped. Out of the bushes, 10 bandits wielding Lao Ra's sword faced negotiation gas. There are too many thieves. We don't have enough soldiers. If you unlock the chain, I'll fight with you, and so will we. So the warden takes the key. Unlock the chain for the 3 of them. We're just taking out the guys who come at us. Protecting the Baron and the young lady is a priority. I don't remember a thief with a sword coming. Slashed down where the mantis was and Torres was standing. Die. While thousands of pounds of crosshairs of Cali appeared. In time, he put a chain around his arm. Stop a sword. Then Cali gave him a punch in the face. You two don't just stand there like that. What a crazy bastard. It's definitely not a human. The 2 of them started doing the same thing. I have to find the boss and the lady here. The boss is getting the Kia. The guard has to go now. Cali ran to where he was safe. He was screaming, Angela's still in the carriage. Go and save it. Listen to him say that, and he flew right over there. God damn it, there's a guy coming in front of me. Stay there for me. This one-eyed man is the leader of the bandits. He saw Callie coming and brandished a sword, slashed towards him. Callie hands up. His power is so great. That's why I flew him away. God damn it, he's so strong. He went to the carriage. The lady was controlled by him. She is overbearing. Save me within 7 bar.